Hi guys, and in this video I'm gonna tell you about the time that I robbed a bank and store. I'm a thief. I'm kidding. Well, it happened. But before you call 911, it was a dream in the head. I didn't actually do that. But I'm gonna tell you the bizarrest lucid dream. I'm in this store and it's kind of weird. I'm pretty sure it was a store, but it was almost a bank and a store at the same time. Maybe it was just an ATM in the store, but it was definitely like a little clothing little store. I don't know. I was there with my older sister, my mom, and my little brother. My brother was with my mom, and I was with my sister. I don't know where my sister thought this would ever be a good idea. She was saying, we should rob this store. And I was like, dude, what the heck are you talking about? Like, that's freaking insane. No. She somehow convinced me. We got separated in the store, but she was just like texting me about how she had gotten it and that she was gonna give it to me so I could hold it. And I was like, man, I'm freaking out. I don't think this is a good idea. We met again in the store. She gave me the bag. It was probably the store's shopping bag or something, but it wasn't like your A-grade simplistic plastic Walmart, but it was a thicker plastic and it was not clear see-through, but it was pretty transparent, a creamish color, and you could definitely see that it was a bag full of money. And I was thinking to myself, why did you give me this money in a bag where you can see there's obviously loads of cash in it? But regardless, she didn't think it was a big deal for me to be carrying it. I'm like, hello, really, you're putting me in this position? This is not fair. You're making me do the dirty and hold the freaking stolen item, goods, monies. So I did have a handbag on me, but for a while, I was really just holding the plastic bag behind my handbag out in the open. I don't know what I was thinking for a while, but for a good couple minutes I was just holding it. There were like security guard / cop like right in front of us, and I'm thinking, why aren't they busting us? Why aren't they getting mad? But then I decided that it wasn't a good idea just to be holding a bag of stolen money. Before I decide to put it into my bag, I don't know where my sister went, and she left me with loads of cash. And I opened the plastic bag. Yeah, I was like, hey, I want to buy something in the store. I'll just take out like a 20. The first thing I realized when I opened this, there were $100 bills and $1,000 bills in this bag, okay? But I was like, I had no idea that she stole this much money. I really felt really scared and just guilty. I had all this stolen cash. I was like, I did not think it was this much. Probably over $100,000 is in my possession right now. The cops are going to arrest us. Speaking to my sister again, I was like, I don't want to go to jail. I can't do this. I have a future. And she was like, okay, like, it's not gonna be a big deal. Like, at the least we're gonna be in jail for 4 years, and wasting 4 years in jail, that's not okay. Wasting my life. She was telling me about, hey, remember those old criminals in New York or whatever? Like, everybody liked them. They were okay. They were only in jail for like 4 years, which I don't really know if that's accurate. I was a little slightly more convinced, but I felt really, really freaking guilty, and I was still super paranoid. But anyways, my sister and I were with my brother and mother, and we went eating out at this restaurant. Not much happened, really. It was just like a brief moment, and I just remember that I have stolen money in my bag. Then my sister and I parted ways with my mom and brother. My sister and I took her car to go back home. I have no clue as to where my brother and mother went. They just were not with us. I don't know, I guess we just met up with them. And we were in her car driving back home. Then we stopped because you're supposed to stop at that certain point, but that wasn't the only reason why we stopped. My sister locked the car doors when we'd stopped. I was thinking, why would you lock your doors here? Like, this is not a dangerous area. All of a sudden, I become aware that there's a bunch of protesting feminists just all over the street. going around the cars, and I was really confused. I'm not dishing feminists because I'm a feminist myself. That's just not a good place to be protesting because trafficking cars. And I remember thinking like, oh my gosh, the police are going to find us and we're stuck here and I have over like $100,000 in my bag. Dude, we're never gonna get home. We gotta get home because we were not getting past them anytime soon. We decided to ditch the car and we decided to walk home. It's not super far, but walking by foot, it would be like 20 minutes to be actually at our house. We were in the neighborhood before proceeding to my neighborhood. I just remember walking there with her, and as we were getting closer, in front of the first house into my neighborhood, in front of their driveway, we just stopped walking to just kind of talk. I was freaking out so much because I felt so much guilt. I honestly don't know what my sister was thinking. Look, dude, the cops are gonna find us. We gotta hurry because what if the cops come and then they search it? Maybe at that point, I think she was starting to realize what we'd done and that it was not the best idea. Like, I don't want to be in jail for years. Like, I want to have a life. This is not cool, man. Not cool. Then when we looked at my house, which you could see our house from where we were standing, and I remember looking up and I was like, oh my gosh, there's already a cop car at our house. I remember seeing the lights and I was like, this is it. We're going to jail. Get rid of this bag. I was thinking to bury it. If you never had a lucid dream before, you don't know how real these can become and detailed and vivid. This dream was so real that I was having own thoughts within a dream, which a dream is like a thought. I remember thinking, I know this is so messed up, and don't get worried about me or anything. Dude, I was thinking about killing myself. I was like, I can't do this. I can't go to jail. This is over. I won't be able to live with myself. There's no way that we can just explain to them this and that. Which I'm not suicidal, guys. Please don't worry. Like, this is... No. I was like, kill myself. I can't deal with this guilt. I can't go to prison. We can dig a hole and bury the bag. If they obviously were at our house, they knew that they were looking for something or running. But I'm just like, where are we gonna run? Plan was not very sound to begin with. And I was thinking about turning ourselves in basically, but then I was also worrying about the thought about them being like, oh, well, you know, we still have to put you in prison even though you returned this and that. And then this random person came running out of nowhere, like I think from our house. They were just like, oh man, the cops are at your house, man. Somebody was just killed in your backyard. I was just like, what the fruit? Why was somebody killed in my backyard? Kind of a wave of relief came over me. I thought that the cops were at our house ready to arrest us looking for the money. That's pretty much where it ended. And I was awakened by my alarm for school. Thanks for ruining my dream, school! I honestly don't know what I would have done out of the 4 options. What do you guys think would be the best option? You guys should leave a comment down below. Let me know. I feel like the best option would have been to turn ourselves in. It was the craziest dream. So much paranoia wrapped in a dream and guilt. It was not a good feeling. There's no way in the world I would ever actually rob or steal money from a store or a bank or anywhere. Anyways, thank you guys for watching and have yourselves a wonderful day and bye!